The arena lights burn like twin suns above the ring. Thousands rise to their feet before the first punch is even thrown. The air vibrates with expectation. This is not just another fight night. This is collision night. Two heavyweights carrying thunder in their fists step forward into history. Daniel Dubois stands calm, yet coiled like a storm waiting to break. Across from him, Fabio Wardley moves with restless energy, eyes sharp-hot, fearless, undefeated, and hungry. 40 knockouts combined between them promise violence. Every prediction says do not blink. Every fan senses something unforgettable about to unfold. The bell rings and the war begins. Wardley explodes forward instantly. No feeling out process, no hesitation. A sudden right hand crashes through the guard and the crowd gasps as Dubois stumbles. 15 seconds into the fight, chaos arrives. Dubois touches the canvas. The champion is down almost before the audience settles into their seats. Shock ripples across the arena. Dubois rises quickly, perhaps too quickly, but pride pulls him upright. His eyes search his corner. He steadies himself, breathing deep, grounding his feet against the storm. Wardley smells opportunity and surges again, throwing punches with fearless commitment. Every shot carries intention. Every swing screams danger. The opening round becomes a firefight. Wardley darts in and out, landing another sharp right hand that sends Dubois crashing down again. The crowd erupts into disbelief. 2 knockdowns inside the first round. The challenger has turned the championship into a shootout. Dubois kneels momentarily, collecting himself, refusing panic. The count reaches its end, and he stands once more. His expression changes. The shock fades. Survival mode transforms into resolve. The bell finally sounds, ending a wild opening chapter that feels more like the climax of a fight than the beginning. Between rounds, voices flood Dubois from every direction. Instructions, urgency, belief. He nods quietly, absorbing every word. Across the ring, Wardley sits, energized, confidence radiating from him after the explosive start. Round 2 begins and Dubois rebuilds himself behind the jab. A heavy, disciplined jab snaps forward again and again, reclaiming territory inch by inch. The crowd senses adjustment. The chaos slows just enough for strategy to breathe. Wardley continues to move with sharp feints, shoulders twitching, head slipping, side to side, forcing Dubois to think before attacking. Both men reset, searching rhythm after the violent opening storm. Dubois steps forward, sliding in and out of range, using his feet more carefully now. Then comes a heavy right from Dubois. Not fast, but crushing. Wardley absorbs it, yet the impact is undeniable. Momentum begins to tilt. Dubois leans his larger frame onto Wardley, draining energy, pressing physical pressure into every clinch. The fight transforms from reckless explosion into calculated warfare. The third round becomes a battle of minds. Wardley throws with full commitment, every punch an all-or-nothing gamble. Dubois tightens his guard, focusing on fundamentals. Jab first, then power. The Londoner begins to find confidence again. Each landed shot rebuilds belief that was shaken moments earlier. Wardley still flashes brilliant slipping punches landing. Counters that remind everyone why he arrived undefeated. Yet Dubois grows steadier. His jab becomes a metronome, setting the pace, controlling distance, reclaiming authority. By round 4, the arena hums with tension. Dubois steps forward with renewed purpose. Heavy combinations thud against Wardley's guard. A right hand lands, flush snapping Wardley's head back. For the first time, the challenger retreats. The narrative shifts. The hunter becomes the hunted. Wardley answers with bravery, firing back overhand rights from dangerous angles. Sweat flies through the air, illuminated by arena lights like sparks from grinding steel. Each exchange threatens sudden collapse. Both fighters know one clean punch could end everything. Dubois continues pressing behind that educated jab. The weapon that brought him success throughout his career now becomes his anchor. His balance sharpens, his timing improves. He blocks shots that earlier found their mark. Confidence pours back into his posture. Round 5 arrives and the energy changes again. Wardley begins breathing heavier, taking deeper breaths between exchanges. Dubois senses fatigue and increases pressure. Body shots dig into ribs, jabs snap relentlessly. The challenger is forced backward, absorbing punishment he once delivered. The crowd roars, sensing momentum turning. Dubois stalks forward, patient yet ruthless. Critics questioned his heart for years, yet here he stands after 2 knockdowns, pushing forward with relentless determination. Wardley fires counters, refusing surrender. His right hand still carries terrifying power. Every time Dubois advances, danger follows. Yet Dubois remains composed, refusing reckless attacks. He boxes with discipline, blending aggression with control. Midway through the fight, the arena becomes electric. Fans stand unable to sit. Commentators struggle to contain excitement. This is heavyweight drama at its purest. 2 warriors trading courage punch for punch. Round 6 becomes a turning point. Dubois lands a brutal left hook, followed by a straight right. Wardley staggers momentarily, blinking through swelling damage. Dubois senses weakness and unleashes combinations, forcing Wardley to hold. The challenger survives through grit alone. His chin holds strong, absorbing punishment that would finish lesser fighters. Blood appears around his nose, yet his eyes remain fierce. He refuses to fold. The bell sounds, ending a round filled with momentum swings so dramatic it feels unreal. Both corners work frantically, ice pressed against bruised skin, instructions shouted above thunderous noise. Round 7 begins with Dubois, advancing like a predator. The jab lands, instantly shaking Wardley. Another right hand follows. Wardley's legs stiffen. The crowd senses the end approaching. Dubois attacks with controlled fury. Not wild, not desperate. Calculated destruction. He cuts off the ring, forcing Wardley into exchanges he no longer controls. Each punch echoes through the arena like cannon fire. Wardley fires back courageously, throwing an overhand right from deep reserves of will. It lands, but Dubois absorbs it, marching forward undeterred. The challenger's nose bleeds heavily, yet his spirit refuses defeat. The fight reaches cinematic intensity. It feels less like sport and more like survival. Sweat, blood, and determination blend into a moment suspended in time. Dubois lands another crushing jab, followed by a thunderous right hand. Wardley reels backward, trapped against the ropes. The referee watches closely, ready to intervene. Dubois continues punching with precision, targeting openings, refusing reckless swings. Wardley tries to answer, but his response is slow. The earlier speed fades under accumulated punishment. Dubois senses destiny closing in. A final combination explodes. Left hook, right hand, another jab splitting the guard. Wardley collapses against the ropes, unable to defend himself fully. The referee steps between them, waving his arms, ending the contest. The arena erupts into deafening celebration. Daniel Dubois raises his gloves high, breathing heavily, eyes filled with emotion. From early disaster to triumphant finish, he has rewritten the story inside the ring. Wardley rises slowly, receiving applause from fans who witnessed his bravery. Defeat cannot erase courage displayed under relentless fire. He fought with heart, worthy of respect. Dubois stands center ring, transformed. Questions about resilience answered forever. Knocked down twice, yet never broken. He adapted, survived, and conquered. The replay screens show the journey. The shocking opening knockdowns. The disciplined comeback built behind the jab. The relentless pressure. The dramatic finish. Every moment confirms this fight as one of the great heavyweight battles of its era. Commentators struggle to summarize what unfolded. Fans know they witnessed something rare. A fight that captured the raw, unpredictable beauty of heavyweight boxing. Violence balanced with skill. Chaos shaped by determination. Dubois embraces his team gratitude, visible in every movement. The road back to glory demanded courage, and tonight, he delivered it under the brightest lights. Wardley receives admiration from all sides. His fearless approach created a spectacle that will live in highlight reels for years. Even in defeat, his reputation grows stronger. As the arena slowly settles, the significance becomes clear. This was not merely a victory, it was redemption. proof that adversity can forge greatness when a fighter refuses surrender. The heavyweight division thrives on moments like this. Moments where power meets perseverance, where doubt transforms into triumph. Daniel Dubois versus Fabio Wardley becomes another chapter etched into boxing history. The crowd continues chanting long after the fighters leave the ring. The echoes of punches linger in memory. Fans replay every exchange, every knockdown, every dramatic shift. On this night, two heavyweights delivered pure cinema. A brutal ballet fought with courage and conviction. A reminder that in boxing, greatness often emerges from chaos. And as the lights dim and the arena empties, one truth remains undeniable. When giants collide, the world watches breathless, waiting for heroes to rise. Daniel Dubois rose. The storm survived the fire. And the heavyweight throne once again belongs to a fighter who proved that heart can be stronger than any punch.